Test 1, 2. Great. Steps go. 2.
With you. This game we're gonna be a problem. No, I'll just stay away from it. We'll see where it is. I'm good. I'm good. It's not giving.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Northwest Nazarene College University now, I guess, huh?
It is
been a while.
university, about 20 years.
I go back to the old days when it was NNC. We're going to bring you a GNAC contest tonight between our Northwest Nazarene Nighthawks and Alaska Fairbanks Nanuks. Looking at the records of the two teams, NNU 8-3 overall. In fact, they've won 8 out of the last 9. 2-1 in GNAC. Alaska Fairbanks is 1-6 overall, 0-2 in GNAC. NNU coming off a great win at home against Lincoln, which was a team that's just starting this year, and it was kind of lopsided, 99-47 in that one. They had a little bit of time off now, so we'll see how well they come back after a vacation against Alaska Fairbanks tonight. Fortunately, Alaska is not one of the tougher teams in the conference this year. And they are looking for their first win in the conference. Looking at the stats for the two teams, they look like NNU is going to dominate in all these categories. NNU shooting a whopping 42.9% compared to only 33.9% for Fairbanks. In three-point shooting, 26% for NNU and only 21% for Fairbanks. Free throws about the same, 68.4 for NNU and 68 for the Nanuks. And rebounds, NNU 42.5 per game and only 36.9 per game for Alaska. The rest of the stats don't compare too much because the Nanuks have only played 7 games, and NNU has played 11 games, so certainly has more rebounds, more block shots, steals, and total points. But the average points per game really shows here, 70 for NNU and only 60 for Fairbanks. My name is Ron Williams, and I'm joined tonight with extra play-by-play and helping with the calls out there, and it's sure good to have him back. Brent Peterson. Brent, say hi to the folks and tell us what you expect here in this game.
Well, it's great to be back, Ron. Lots of fun. Last year, a couple of years, COVID, we sure missed the fans last year, so did some stuff with the men's and women's teams. But this year, a few fans are in, but it's great to be here. One of the tenants, I looked at the records here, and not to jinx anything, but Steve actually still hasn't lost since he's played, since he's been the coach here. In his season here, he is, I believe, 8-0 against them. So one of the things that's a characteristic of a Steve Steele team is high-paced, often full-court press. I was at the last game, one of the last games against Central, a really tight game, well-played game. But again, a lot of energy, a lot of fast pace, pushing the ball up the court, and high-intense defense. So I'm guessing tonight that's what he's going to do. He wants to put this game away early and take away any chance of sneaking back in. So I look for an up-paced, fast-paced beginning as we go forward.
All right, thanks a lot, Brent. Good to have you back. And we're going to take time out now and let the down court there, they're going to have the national anthem, and let's start this game here in just a few minutes.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We want to thank you for coming out tonight over here at the Johnson Sports Center, Orny Hills Center Court. I think we've got some Nighthawk fans in the house. Am I right? Tonight, the Nighthawks welcome in Alaska Fairbanks Nanuks. So we invite you at this time, as many of you already have done, to please rise and remove your caps for the invocation and the playing of the national anthem. Tonight, the invocation will be delivered by Gabe Murphy.
Dear God, I come to you this day to thank you for both teams in here safely, Lord God. I pray for a good night of competition. I pray that you keep them safe between these lines, Lord God. I pray that everything that they do will honor you, Lord. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Now let's meet the starters, beginning with the NNUs. Starting at guard, 5'10" senior out of Sitka, Alaska, number 4, Zosha Grupa. Also at guard, 5'7" freshman from Galena, Alaska, number 12, Pearl Green. At forward, 61 sophomore from Fairbanks, Alaska, number 20, Olivia Kreska. At guard, 5'9" freshman from Anchorage, Alaska, number 22, Destiny Reimers. And at guard, 5'5" freshman out of Phoenix, Arizona, number 24, Paola Perez Mendoza. And now let's make some noise as we introduce the starting lineup for your Nighthawks. Starting at forward, 6'3" sophomore out of Louisiana, number 1, at guard, 5'5" junior out of El Paso, Texas, number 3, Jordan Gibson. At guard, 5'9" sophomore out of Melbourne, number 11, Emma Clark. At forward, 6'1" freshman from Tehachapi, California, number 13, Tegan Thurman. And a guard, 5'8" sophomore from Kashmir, Washington, number 20, Cami Konishka. The NNUs are coached by Jesse Craig. He's assisted by Parrish West. Your Nighthawks, they're coached by Steve Steele. And for tonight, he is assisted by Craig Stensgaard.
All right, here we go in this matchup here between the NNUs of the University of Alaska and our hometown NNU Nighthawks. Short jumper up, no good there by Krupa, rebounded by Thabak.
So you can pushing up the floor. She had a wide open layup, but just didn't know she wasn't being guarded. So she, it's all right. Missed that one. Little, you mentioned earlier, Ron, little rust potentially coming off the break. Some injuries and some COVID issues. So we'll see how that rust plays off the first game back of the 2022 year.
Yeah, that was Thurman, and that ball gets thrown out of bounds. Tegan having a good run right now with not only points, but rebounding tremendously in the teens in her last few games.
Yeah, she's been super solid. Again, a great player, both parts of the court, offense and defense. Offensive prowess, but also great in the boards. Oh, it's a bad pass. A little greedy there, a little rust. You can see some turnover by both teams. Errant passes, and that was an easy steal for the NNUs.
Well, the starting lineup a little different tonight with Aaron Jenkins out and Silva's out. So Emma Clark gets a chance to start. And that shot is up and good.
Yep, first bucket of the game.
That was Mendoza.
10-foot jumper from the baseline. Yeah, again, second time down the court, just a lazy pass. And you want to make sure that it's a good block there, coming down, filling the court from Nylam. That block and the trailing up down the court.
That's one of the things that Thawback does best is block shots.
Yeah, and that one too. She was trailing down the court and just got her long arms and took care of that one.
Another missed shot by the Nanuks. Not been one of their strong points this year is their shooting percentage.
Yeah, again, early on you can see little rusts from both teams. Trying to get back into the groove. Again, Nighthawks in man-to-man defense here. Nice floater from the baseline again. One of the things you got to be careful of with a team you come in, you think you're going to beat, you got to still go beat them. Taking them for granted is not going to work.
Krishna makes a nice shot.
Yeah, three-pointer, great in rhythm, excellent shot.
2 baskets by Fairbanks have been by Kraska and Green so far. Another missed shot, another rebound, and here comes NNU again. Pinson off the glass.
Did she call it? I'm not sure I heard it, but she knocked that in. Corner pocket there, hit the glass. I'm sure she called bank.
Yeah, when Jordan first came to NNU, she was very hot with her three-point shooting, and she's starting to get some of that back now.
Yeah, it's interesting too, and I haven't asked Coach Steele about this, but when she first got here, she was our own version, mini of Steph Curry. I mean, after she crossed the half-point stripe, she was launching from deep and making a lot of them. But I noticed the last couple of years, she hasn't taken as many, and her percentage hasn't been as good. But I think this season, you're right. Some confidence there has come back, and so she's making them with good efficiency. So it's nice to see that.
We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back.
It's me, your Idaho Central Credit Union app. Rough morning. Is that a mobile deposit? I got this. Beat it, Charlie. We're making money moves here. Cha-ching. And done.
Charlie, come on, outside.
Sorry about the mess. I'd help if I had hands. The closest Idaho Central Credit Union branch is in your pocket.
All right, here we go. 7:48 to play in the first quarter. Bringing it down the court is Mendoza.
That was the first time we saw that full court press in action. And that's often a staple. Against that, in that Central game, they had a full court press the entire game, never let up. And that was key to their victory.
Turnaround jumper up and good by Green. That's her
Nice.
second basket.
Nice shot, soft touch, and got the roll.
And they're going to call traveling on Pinson.
Yep. Moved that pivot foot and still had the ball, and they're going to call that one.
No problem getting past the press that time. There's Mendoza.
Yeah, there are different kinds of presses, Ron. Some presses are in their face, some are just kind of a shadow press, and that one looked a little less intense.
And a bad pass.
Oh, nice bounce pass. Oh, finished it. Nice jump stop. There you go, Ron. Going down the court, nice big jump stop. Defenders fly on by and get the open layup. Great ball control there. Yeah, it was a late call. I was wondering if they're going to call that. The ref called that on Thabak after the rebound had occurred. So I think he wanted to see if it went in and it didn't go in, and so he called that. From our angle, she had a good body on that, good hip check on that baseline shot.
Well, she'll get 2 shots here.
Green at the line, shooting 2.
Both are good by Green. Pearl is a pretty good shooter, 87% from the free throw line this year.
I got an 8-8 game. Kind of both teams filling each other out.
Claire Eubanks in there now. Draws a foul.
Inside, outside pass there, and the defender's a little too aggressive and over the back there, and so pretty easy call to make for the official.
Inbound baseline now. Pinson. And no good, attempted by Eubanks.
Yeah, that shot is a little bit short arm there, and she didn't get enough extension. Her knees bent, and so the shot was just short.
Mendoza passes inside, and it's up and good by Weimers.
Yeah, backdoor pass. Wide open for the easy shot.
Pinson drives it in, passes it out. Long shot, Emma Clark. It's good.
That was a great penetration outside the corner pocket. 3 in rhythm. That was a beautiful play there. Probably their best offensive set so far this game. Great D. Oh, man, that's tough. It's good. Good D going down. She just fell to the ground and tripped the players. They had to call a foul.
Emma's the leading ball stealer on this club.
Yeah, and she almost had it, just missed it and lost her own footing and then led to the foul.
Sister Kate's going to come in for her. Kate Clark, one of our freshmen from Melba. And it's up and off the rim, no good. Attempted there by Reimers.
Again, you can see them all the way down the court. Pushing that ball, lost track of her on the back end, and an easy layup.
And there's Nicole Gall back in the lineup after a little break. Good to see her back with NNU. And here's Kate Clark, up and no good. Rebounded inside by Eubanks, but missed, and rebounded by Kraska. From the Nanuks, driving all the way into the baseline. Pass inside, stolen by Eubanks. Jordan Pinson takes it to the baseline, double teamed. It's Eubanks with a 3, no good. Nicole Gall gets the rebound and then loses it out of bounds.
Yeah, good hustle there. She had position, just couldn't get a handle on that, slipped out of her hands. But you can see the last couple minutes down the court, the prowess of the Nighthawks coming through a little bit there. Again, you see now a full court press again. We'll see how tight they're playing that press.
Here's Annalyn Bonner in the game now for NNU. Freshman from Eagle. And a little difficulty getting rid of it there, but got it back.
Yeah, they had a trap zone there. Yeah. Trap zone really affected that last play there. They played it well earlier on, but in that corner they were hitting her hands, and again, they're going to force the ref to call that when it's that blatant.
Yeah, I think they got away with a little bit of hitting there earlier, but then they finally called it.
Yeah, that first trap didn't look as bad. There was some contact, but that second one was a little more egregious, and I think probably the combination of both of them, like, we're going to call that now.
Up and good. Nice shot there by Savannah Huerta, who's in there from Kent, Washington. Kate Clark now over to Eubanks in the corner. Kanishka, ooh, off the rim, no good. Rebound offensively. Kanishka takes it into the free throw lane. Double dribble.
Yeah, Coach Shield doesn't like it, but he has a travel. She lost her footing and they call it double dribble, actually, is what the call was, which is the right call. She kind of hopped over a player and didn't get a dribble in there, so it's an easy call for the official. That was a travel. Didn't call that one
got
either.
Away with that one.
That's right. The foot was rolling, didn't call it there.
Shot no good there by Huerta. Rebounded offensively and thrown up to the glass and put in.
Yep.
But they called traveling on her.
She hopped that pivot foot again, hopped it through, so.
That was Emma Waugh. She's from Bozeman, Montana.
So again, little mixed results early on. Some nice plays, some rusty plays to be expected the first time back out after the break of the winter break.
13-all now, 3:57 play. Here Eubanks drives into the basket, misses it, and it's rebounded there by Kusic. Three-point attempt up and out of the rim there by Huerta. Rebound offensively and put up a couple of times, both missed. Inside to Gall. Gall drives in there. Ball knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, they're playing a 2-3 zone there, and she tried to take on both the defenders. So her first primary defender, she got around, but the secondary one was right there. So that had little chance. They could have called a foul potentially, but she was taking both defenders on and got the ball slapped away.
NNU with the inbound play now. Kate Clark in the corner. Niska. Rebounded by Was.
Yeah, the Nanuks are going to a 3-2 zone there. We'll see how effectively the Nighthawks can break that.
Both teams shooting about 35%. Pretty equal so far. Going to call charging on Marty.
Yeah, again, it was close. You can see if you're on the TV television, those two circles inside the restricted area, which means if your foot's inside there, there's no charging call. I think she was out well enough. I'm pretty sure the white is the women's line, the black is the male's line.
Okay.
And so she was outside that and ran right through her, and then it's the charging call. But
and that misses the mark there, attempted by Bonner.
Yep. So again, a little helter-skelter early on. Some good things happening, but again, in some ways, the Nighthawks are benefited by this opening match against an opponent who has had a little more struggles. I believe Anchorage is coming on Saturday, and they'll push them hard.
Three-point attempt is off the rim. No good. Attempted by Pusic. Here comes Kanishka. 1-on-3.
Oh, yeah. Again, she walked without the ball. We've had that traveling call 3 or 4 times in the last couple of minutes on both sides of the court. So, again, she was ready to go, but had to get dribble in.
Pass all the way down and into the basket. Missed. Foul.
Yeah, it was a great launch pass. No backdoor help, and so foul on the Nighthawks.
That'll put Marty on the line. Only a freshman from Spain.
Yeah, it's interesting for Fairbanks to know where their recruiting goes and how you find players. Spain's certainly a long road to Fairbanks, Alaska.
She hasn't had a lot of success from the free throw line this year, 52%, but she made the first one. Missed the second one. So Gall with the rebound.
2 our average for the year, one in, one out.
Gall drives to the center, throws it up there, and it's rebounded again by Was. They call traveling as she fell down.
Yeah, it's rough. I didn't feel the Nighthawks pushed her that aggressively, but whenever they fall like that, that is a travel.
Well, that'll give NNU an inbound play under the basket. Gall holding, now gets around. Gets it into the center and throws it up and in as nobody picked her up.
Well, that zone, when you have a zone in the middle of the key there is often a soft zone. The top players didn't crash down, and the bottom players in the baseline didn't come up. So she had about a 6-7 footer that was wide open and a nice shot.
Nice steal by Bonner.
Several times, those passes were a little too soft, and the Nighthawks are filling the lanes down the court and just picking those passes off.
Kanishka will try a three again. It's off the rim. And it's rebounded nicely, and then a foul is called. As Bonner got in there to get that rebound. That was really a nice rebound.
Yeah, it was. And then the Nanook player kind of went after her and pushed her, gave her a nice sportsmanship hand up. They're both going for the ball, but the Nighthawks player just had more position there.
We got 1:27 left in the first here. NNU does have a 1-point lead, but nobody is really getting a lot of points in this game so far.
Yeah, a little rough on a lot of ways. Some turnovers, some missed shots, but overall teams are playing well, knocking that rust off.
That three is off the rim, attempted by Nicole Gall.
And I think we got a foul on the shot. I think she'll shoot 3 potentially. Oh, he called it 2, so I think he's just shooting 2. So she must not have been in three-point land to hit that.
Here comes Olivia Kraska back in there, 6'1", sophomore from Fairbanks.
Oh, she is shooting 3. My mistake. Oh, okay. See, that's what I thought. I thought she shot a 3, but the referee who called the foul thought it was only a 2. So I didn't. We obviously need a replay on when she shot that ball, but that was our confusion. The other refs were confused as well.
And Nicole misses that one. This is really the first game that Nicole has played in this year.
Yeah, and you mentioned, Ron, some of the changeover, some injuries, some COVID issues the team's dealing with. So new players get a chance to get some action in.
And there's a nice steal by Kate Clark.
You can see that again. You have that that press and that trap, and then, oh, that's a walk. Yeah. Too many steps. Several times now they've gone to that trap, and then they want to force a bad pass. They've done it several times. It's been effective. We'll see how long that defensive trap stays in motion.
All right, 1 minute left here in the first quarter. Marty brings us down. Pass inside to Silva. Back to Silva now. And she's going to be called for traveling.
Well, the referees are looking at it, and they're calling it. I think they're pretty good calls overall.
All right, that brings in Jamila Sampson. Sophomore from Linden for NNU. Jamila hasn't had a lot of playing time this year, but it's good to see her out there tonight. Goal again. No good. Rebound offensively by Eubanks. Clark now. Kate Yanis block. Nice block there by Pusic.
Yeah, good defense last stretch. Nanook's really playing aggressive defense, and Lennox having a hard time getting an open look. Clean look.
Well, they're getting a lot of practice on this play. Inbound play, and Eubanks is fouled on the shot.
That was a case where she had a nice drive to the hole. Great crisp pass, and the defender just gave her a little shoulder shot for the foul. So we get some shots to the line now.
Eubanks with 2 shots.
Claire Eubanks now from the free throw line. She's 26 of 39 this year for 66.7%. And she misses that one.
Yeah, again, not to harp on this, but first time back action. You can see the rust kind of there. Shot selection, free throws, it's a lot of traveling, but it's to be expected coming off the break.
All right, 1 out of 2. That makes it 17-14. We got 21 seconds.
Oh, a great inbounds play. Oh, we're going to call foul. It's too bad because we almost stole the inbound pass. Now you see that zone trap, and now they get a chance to shoot some free throws. So kind of an unfortunate turn of events there for the Nighthawks.
Yep, that was the 5th foul on NNU this quarter. So to the free throw line goes Savannah Huerta. She's leading, she has 3 points so far. Make it 4.
I think she got one of the first baskets, I believe.
Green has 6. And that was good. 17-16, 17 seconds.
Be curious here if they play for the last shot, or they take it when they're ready, and they're taking it when they're ready.
Kind of a rush 3 by Kate Clark, no good. That gives Nanook's another opportunity. And that shot just barely missed. And again missed, both by Marty and Silva to end the first quarter at 17-16. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back in just a minute.
Welcome to NNU. For over 100 years, we've had one goal: make the world a better place. It's all happening here, the Boise Valley, and we're smack in the middle of it. Challenging programs, we've got 100 of them. How does an average class size of 17 sound? Professors who actually care? We're talking a 15-to-1 ratio. Trust us, they care. We're NNU. Here for you. Here for good.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Since 1998, Idaho Pizza has been serving our local community. With fresh, local ingredients and friendly faces to serve you, Idaho Pizza delivers greatness one delicious pizza at a time. For our monthly specials, menus, and a list of locations, visit IdahoPizzaCompany.com.
All right, here we go in the second quarter in this matchup between the University of Alaska Nanuks and our hometown Northwest Nazarene Nighthawks. 17-16 the score. There's a long three by Jamel Sampson. No good. Rebounded by Faba, who's in there now. And that's going to be a foul as she tried to steal on Pearl Green.
Yeah, Thalbach is just a big presence, long arms, and when she's going after it, she can get a lot of rebounds against most teams. So
Silva comes in for Was. Tegan Thurman now back in the game. She takes not a 3, a 2, and misses it. Rebound by Sampson, who gets high.
Yeah, again, great play there. The defender didn't see her backdoor that, so she got a nice rebound on the backside. Maybe a pump fake might have helped there, but good play by the defender to knock that ball out of bounds.
Looks like Jamila Sampson's got a good vertical leap, though, doesn't she?
Yep, good defensive there.
In the corner, Kate Clark, no good. Rebounded defensively by Green.
And no three-point shooting, one of our great options, but tonight a little cold coming back, so some rust in that three-point shooting. Want to keep them shooting it, though. They'll fall eventually.
In the corner, up and good, and there's Green again.
That was a great setup by the Nanook to kind of push it away in the middle key and kick it out. Leave her open on that three, and a pretty shot in the corner there.
Thurman gets her own rebound after a miss, then the ball was out of bounds. That should have been our ball.
Yeah, that's a miss. That's a miss there.
They knocked it out of bounds. Here comes Ellie Salisbury.
Yeah, that's a miss. I think they're trying to say that, yeah, I don't know how I get that call. If she didn't shoot it a foot, they'll go off her. All right, that happens.
Shot from the right side, up and good by Silva.
Got a 4-point lead by the Nanooks, and they're playing better right now. Nighthawks are a little bit out of sync. Not have much rhythm. Again, lost that pass. It's a good idea. Be a little more precise on that pass and catch. That would have been a great layup, but just a little bit off sync right now.
Yeah, actually, Salisbury was open right before that, but they didn't see her.
Yeah, a little late in the pass.
Silva now. Over to Mendoza. Mendoza behind the back dribble. Pearl. Green up and no good. And that shot is up and good. And here comes the Nanook shooting now like we haven't seen yet in this game.
Yeah, they're just in a better rhythm right now. They're getting open looks, a little more aggressive. Their offense is more in sync, and they're putting it to them right now. The Nighthawks just look really out of sync right now offensively. They have a 1-2-2 zone going on now.
That ball was an air ball by Sampson.
Yeah, we're settling for outside shots, and we're not making our shots. And that's going to not work. The zone can be beaten with good shooting, but right now we're not shooting well at all.
Traveling.
Yeah, you probably could have called out of bounds there, but again, that was a good seal off the baseline, and that gave that offensive player nowhere to go. Again, the NNUs are very creative defensively, trying a lot of looks. Right now they're going to go back to the 1-2-2 zone. And again, shooting is how you solve those zones, and our shooting has not yet come around. When you're open, those are good looks to take, but when you're a cold shooting team, zone's a good option because you get a lot of rebounds.
There's a home run pass, and it's Pearl Green gets it inside now to an open shooter, and that's Reimers. So quick timeout called.
Yeah, right now,
Coach Steele.
Nighthawks are need a good timeout. The NNUs is playing harder and more efficient, and Nighthawks need to settle down and figure out what's going on.
All right, with that, we'll take a short pause. We'll be back in a minute.
No. Come on, where is it?
Dave, it's your Idaho Central app here. Any chance you're missing a debit card? Let's get that taken care of for you. With ICCU's card control, you can turn any card off with the tap of your finger.
You got it.
And back on again. Out, 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 out. The closest Idaho Central Credit Union branch is in your pocket.
All right, we're back here at Johnson Sports Center. It's 25-17, 7:19 to play here in the second quarter. I'd like to remind you that next week, well, first of all, let's talk about Saturday. There's a game here Saturday at 7 o'clock against Alaska Anchorage. They are ranked. I think they're number 11 ranking right now in the nation. And then next week, it's on the road at Simon Fraser and Western Washington. And the next home games will be the 20th and 22nd against Western Oregon and St. Martin's.
All right, we'll see coming out of timeout if there's a new focus by the Nighthawks. These last 2 or 3 minutes, Nighthawks are playing way better. We'll see if they can turn it around here.
Salisbury from inside, and it's off the rim, no good, and it's rebounded there by Kraska.
Again, a good shot. The shots aren't falling. And again, when you have a zone, if you're not shooting well, oftentimes the zone will collect those rebounds pretty quickly.
Mendoza dribbling quite a bit, throws it up, no good. Rebound, and there's a loose ball. Shot up and missed by Mendoza, and here comes NNU after a rebound by Ellie Salisbury.
Yeah, that was on 20 there. Van Noak's a little aggressive on the entry pass over the back.
Alon Kraska.
And the substitute number 4 coming in for the Nanooks, placing number 20.
Zosha Krupa back in there. One of the seniors, in fact, the only senior on the Nanooks. Back, double team, but gets it up and gets her own rebound and puts it in.
Yeah, you wonder if the height advantage here, if they can just start going to that, because again, I think she's just that enough taller with her long arms that she is not going to have much in the way of being stopped.
Mendoza gets it inside. And
nice
now
pass.
A shot by Silva. No good. Rebound by Thaumbach. Fight for the ball, and there's going to be another foul. This time it's on Krupa.
That was a great pass by the Nanook player. Wasn't able to capitalize on it, but again, Thaumbach there is just going to be a huge presence of rebounds. So long.
That's the third team foul already on the Nanooks here in the second quarter. Keegan Thurman back in for Ellie Salisbury. And now here comes NNU. And bringing the ball down the court is Jordan Pinson. And now to Kanushka. Pass inside. Keegan Thurman now left alone as the defender fell down.
Yeah, Yeah, I think our size and strength, I keep trying to go inside. When your shots aren't falling from the outside, going inside is a good option.
Wow, a good drive by Reimers, but couldn't get the ball to go there.
You got a line change coming in from the NNUs.
Personal foul called on number 22 there.
And most everybody's coming out except for who's going to stay.
Hushit's back in. Huerta.
I think number 4 is the remaining player for the NNUs.
Was is back in. Kanishka gets it out front to Clark. Emma back in there. Pass inside. No, it's taken by the defense.
Yeah, I like the idea there, but again, just bad execution.
And they turn it over themselves, so both teams having a little difficulty keeping the ball in order.
Yeah, inside. Oh, man, it's a great play.
Fairbanks gets her own rebound again. Second time she's done that.
They're not going to have an answer for Fairbanks. So, again, that's a concerted effort to get in there. When your outside shots aren't falling, keep pounding in the middle and let it fall, because both Teagan and Fairbanks can be really big in the middle, down low in the block. And that's a good remedy when your outside shots aren't dropping.
Krupa gets it inside. The Wash, no. Stolen by Jordan Pinson, who gets it back down court. Pass inside again to Thawbuck. Ball knocked away by Krupa.
Yeah, Krupa's playing tough in there. She's outsized, but she has a big heart in there, playing hard against the taller player.
Yeah, only 5'10" compared to 6'3".
She's playing tough. You can see it in her face. A lot of determination there. Playing hard.
Well, NNU is having another inbound play. They've had a bunch of those tonight. Kanishka double teamed and with the zone. And that is going to be another foul. That's going to be the 5th foul, I think, already.
Well, those have been real fouls. I think the one thing that the Nighthawks to be aware of is typically the refs want to then even that out. So I think all the fouls that they've called have been legit, but I think those refs are going to make an effort to kind of even that foul count out in the end. So we'll watch for that in the next 3 or 4 minutes of this second quarter.
Well, there's no question that NNU is getting hammered inside, having difficulty getting close shots, and that's really their strong point this year is points in the paint. I mean, they definitely are not as good at shooting from distance.
And the key there is making your free throws. You got 1 out of 2 there, which is good.
Got it back to just a 1-point game now. Double team here, and there's a steal over the top to Fairbanks, who gets it in there. Nice pass from Kanishka.
Yeah, what's interesting in the last probably 6 or 7 minutes, they got a trap there. Yeah, that trap has been very successful for them.
Nice drive and up and good by Marty, Claudia Diaz.
They'll take that, but that oh, nice entry pass. Got a call foul there. So late on that.
Yeah, kind of a late call, but pretty obvious.
Number 4 is Ocean Krupa, her 3rd.
Foul on Krupa, that's her 3rd foul already.
Yeah, she's not getting much help against Staubach down there. She's playing hard, but
that'll bring Ellen Silva in for her.
It's interesting that the pace, and it's curious they're only doing a press off a make, which I think is the right call. Obviously, it's hard to do a press off a rebound.
Oh, didn't get the roll there.
But you can just tell when we make a bucket, we want to go into a full press and a trap, and that's when we really get rolling.
Fairbanks is the leading scorer this year, but, and does shoot 80% from the free throw line.
Pulled it back to even. Again, 27-27, a little sharper there by their little press.
Yeah, they're playing a little tougher on the press now. And then getting it inside of the Fairbanks, who misses and gets her own rebound a couple of times.
Yeah, they just don't have an answer for her. I mean, she's just so tall and rebounds. We'll see if we can get both these free throws this time. She's a good free throw shooter. And 50% last couple times the stripes. She's going to knock them both down this time to get a little lead.
It's going to bring Mendoza and Reimers back in. Yeah, Naya's was selected as a preseason All and GNAC team.
Yeah.
So,
and she's really just grown and become solid in her play, stronger and more confident, and playing bigger. Not just talking about height, but just a bigger player overall.
Bonner back in there now for Emma Clark.
That shot looked good. She can knock this one down. She can get 2 for 2 this time.
Well, it's really a strong point that she can shoot free throws because she is going to get fouled.
Exactly. And when she can make both free throws, you're going to think twice for just a foul and they'll hack away at her. Oh, but again, missed. I think the last 3 times down the court, Ron, she's made 1 out of 2. So
Silva gets the rebound. In the corner, 3-pointer, no good. Attempted by Huerta. Pinson inside now, takes it all the way to the hoop, throws it up there, but it does not go.
It's a good shot, it's just not falling, Ron.
Rebound by Reimers. Pass inside, Silva. Another pass inside is knocked away. Here comes NNU again on a fast break. Jordan Pinson takes her time and nicks it.
Again, nice control. The defender was there, jump stop, gets settled, defender goes by, nice the layup there.
But now NNU has jumped out to a 3-point lead.
You can see this team just, they thrive off that break, shoots,
Huerta,
and the pass.
no good. Nice move by Huerta, just couldn't get it.
Yeah, she's a good dribbler and good penetrator, yeah.
All right, Claire Eubanks comes in now. Thalbach comes out.
Yeah, Thalbach was big in that stretch she had there. A lot of rebounds and just feeding her inside in the block. That really helped propel the Nighthawks to that little lead we have.
Inside of Thurman, up and good. By Keegan Thurman.
When you hit that elbow jumper, that will break that zone down. But again, lost.
3 attempted, no good by Marty. Have a missed shot. Well, let's see here. NNU is only shooting 30%. And actually, the Nanos are shooting a little better at 34.5%.
Yeah, again, we mentioned before, not terribly surprising coming out of the break. But both teams just are fighting hard. That's a good call. Good entry pass there and a good tie-up by the Nano defender. As both teams aren't lighting it up on the floor, but they're playing hard.
Interestingly, they both have 25 rebounds, which you would think NNU would have more with all the second efforts they've had, second chances.
Well, that's again where Teagan, you like to see her just go to the hole there. She had a layup and passed it up and then let the defenders come back in the
nice pass out from Pinson to Kanishka. Gets her own rebound.
And that was a good, that was a quick jump call.
Yeah, I don't think she was restricted at all.
Yeah, it'll go back this way. They just had a jump, but that was a pretty quick jump call. It's all right. Trying to prevent any kind of injury.
Another inbound baseline play for NNU. Might be setting a record for those tonight. 3 by Bonner, no good. But another offensive rebound. Keegan throws it out to Kanishka, who drives it into the basket. That's traveling.
I was traveling again. Yeah, I like the idea of penetration. You do that when your shot is not falling. I love going to the hole, but you've got to make sure you got the right dribble and footwork there.
One minute to play here in the first half. On 3, up and out of the rim, no good. Attempt by Green. Thurman gets a rebound.
A number of shots for both teams have rimmed in and out. Steve wanted to make sure there was no way that we could be not off their own player.
Steve didn't like that call, but.
Yeah, I didn't see it close enough. I have less confidence than Steve did about that call, but Steve felt pretty clear about what should have happened there.
There's another 3 attempt, and it's good this time. And that shot by Marty.
Makes it a 2-point game. Just 30 seconds to go. Oh, bad pass.
Fight for the ball, and they're going to call a jump on that.
Going to Nanooks at this juncture.
25 seconds now.
And that resulted of just a lazy pass by the Nighthawks and a tuned sharp defense by the Nanooks.
And again, another attempt here for NNU for the Nanooks to tie this game.
Or take a lead.
Open basket, she drives in and gets to the basket and draws the foul.
Yeah, interesting, great drive there. It's curious, they left that baseline open. There wasn't communication. Jordan Pinson's not happy. She thought she had help on the backside because that drive was wide open. I think Jordan was expecting there to be a help on that backside drive, and there was not there. So now we have a chance to take the lead, and Nanooks coming in the half.
Pearl Green's only a freshman, and she leads the team right now with 11 points. All right, Gull back in there. Eubanks comes out.
It's actually the first foul called on the Nighthawks in the whole quarter.
That ball is rebounded by Bonner. 2 seconds. Shot by Pinson, no good.
Oh.
And we got a tie game, 32-32 here after 1 half of play. And so we're gonna come back after a break here and give you the second half of this exciting game between Alaska Nanooks and the Northwest Nazarene Nighthawks. Welcome back to the Johnson Sports Center. This is Ron Williams along with Brent Peterson as we bring you this contest between Alaska Nanooks and the Northwest Nazarene Nighthawks. We got a tie game, 32-all, after 2 quarters of kind of a little bit rough play and not probably what the coaches would like to see out there. But we're looking forward to maybe a little bit cleaner second half. Looking at the points, 11 points for Green. Only a freshman leading the team in scoring this year. And shooting 4 for 7, one of the few players that have been pretty accurate with their shooting. For NNU, the leading scorer is Fairbanks with 9 points. 3 out of 6, excuse me, but she also has 6 rebounds. And a couple of those were coming after her own shot. So, Brent, what do you think is going to happen here? Somebody's got to break loose, I think.
Yeah, I think the words were that wasn't quite precise or clean for both teams. Obviously, you know, coming off the break, you know, that's expected to be some rust there. I think for the Nighthawks, what their bread and butter is, they want to make basket and they want to go right into a press. And they get forced turnovers. And they saw early on when they were doing that, the Nanooks will give them some turnovers. Obviously, their shooting was pretty cold. And so with that zone, when you're not shooting well, a lot of rebounds are hard to get. So I think what Coach Steele wants to do, I'm sure, is to penetrate, make some outside shots to break down that zone, and then to go right into a full court press or a zone trap at the half court mark. So I think, you know, hopefully they'll be a little more precise. But again, we'll hopefully see the rust they had in that first half and get knocked off some more. So we'll see what's going on. But I know Coach Steele wants to have a high-paced, in their face, cause turnovers and fast break. We'll see if he can accomplish that goal early on.
All right, and looking at the turnovers, 18 turnovers by the Nanooks certainly hurt them in that first half. 12 by NNU, so definite advantage there. 12 steals by NNU in that first half.
Yeah, and I think we're on that stat there. So both teams had some unforced errors, right? They say in tennis. Certainly the Nighthawks caused some of the turnovers that occurred. Both teams had some self-inflicted wounds there. So the question will be which team can play cleaner. And again, I think, you know, that half-court trap was very effective, forcing many turnovers. So we'll see if the Coach Steele kind of hangs on to that mentality going forward, because there were turnovers to be had there. The key is, can you not make unforced errors is the key.
NNU leads the rebounding now by 3, 29-26. Points in the paint, 18 for NNU, only 10 for the Nanooks.
Yeah, and you think that's the key to the game right now. The key to the game in the second half is, can NNU find a way to get inside and dominate inside? That will be the key, especially when the outside shooting is not sharp. They've got to find a way to be effectively inside there, and that would be a goal certainly.
Certainly they can improve, I think, on their 27.9% shooting.
Well, you'd hope so. Coach Steele's hoping so.
All right, Kanishki gets it over to Pinson. Pinson looking into Thurman, can't get it there. Thaw back to Pinson. And here's Thurman now in the key.
She's got to get out of there before they got, 3-point second easily been called there.
Thaw back, gets it up, but it's rebounded by Kraska. She got hit a little bit, but they didn't call it.
One thing that's interesting is that Thawback, I want to have her play a little bigger and stronger, because she kind of short-armed that shot. When she could have come in much stronger, she had the position there, but she just sometimes she kind of backs off a kind of a strong move in there. So I think would have cleared out that defender a little better.
Now inside, taking a few steps and missing the shot was Kraska, and Thawback got the rebound. Inside now to an open Thurman. Nice pass from Kanishka.
Okay, on that made basket, you see right now the press in there. Yep, they're not going to that trap anymore.
Shot from the corner is no good. Attempted by Reimers. Kanishka now 1-on-2. Gets it over to Pinson. Kanishka now. Inside to Thawback, and she can't get it to go, but gets her own rebound. Misses it again. Now Thurman, she misses it. That's 3 lay-ins in a row.
Yeah, they want to have those back. They were right there. The defender was there, but those were 3 layups they really could have made. You like the rebounding there, but what you see right away is a full court press coming hard at the Nanooks right there out of that foul. And they pull out of it a little bit, kind of go to a man-to-man.
Mendoza now
press
with the ball. Guarded by Thurman.
Should say person to person, shouldn't I?
No good that time by Green.
That was a good box out too by Thalbach to create that space for Teagan.
And the long three from Thurman is off the rim. Rebound Thalbach, gets it up and in.
Yeah, again, I think she's going to be the key to dominate. I would not be surprised if she ends up over 20 at the end of this game because there's no one to match her height. And she's going to get rebounds and points all day if she works hard enough.
That's 11 points now. Green.
And they've gone into, I think, kind of a man-to-man here.
Mendoza behind the back dribble, gets it inside, and it throws it out of bounds.
Yeah, again, a good idea there. You can tell she's a nice little athlete, but just the angles weren't there for that pass to happen. A good defense by the Nighthawks.
36-32 now. It's all Nighthawks so far as points in the second half. Pinson drives to the center, passes it out to Thalbach. She's going to attempt the three. It's off the rim, rebound by Thurman, and she puts it in. And that's Thurman's strong point right there.
Yeah, and one of the things there you see is just the size. Now, again, they could have maybe called over the back, but they didn't, thankfully. But just the height of Thurman and Thalbach are really difficult for the Nanooks to compete with.
That shot again, no good from Green. And Green steals it.
Yeah, it's a great steal. Went into traffic and just too many hands there.
Cross-court pass. Shot by Mendoza. Off the rim, no good. Thurman gets the rebound. Or excuse me, that was Thalbach. And it's good.
Yeah, pushing it up the floor. You can see some layups tonight. They want to push up the floor. If they're not making outside shots, they'll take the shot. They'll take the chances at layups.
I think we're seeing the Thalbach-Thurman show now.
I think we are. Yeah, they'll dominate this game, and I think that's what we're going to see so far, and we'll see how it plays out the rest of this quarter.
All right. Well, Jesse Craig, the coach for Alaska, decides that's enough to wants to take a timeout. So this is his first year as head coach, 5th season overall for Alaska. Of course, NNU has Steve Steele in his 6th season, and tonight, assistant is Craig Stensgaard, who's taken over for Stacy and Tallis, who are both out with COVID, I believe.
I think so. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. There's some COVID issues on the women's and men's teams right now. They're trying to deal with.
So Craig getting a chance to get back into the coaching realm. He's the assistant athletic director here at NNU.
Yeah, again, at the beginning of this half, what we saw is that just the size of Thurman and Thalbach should be the difference. And again, we're still not making outside shots, but inside they're dominating. That size differential should absolutely be the difference in the game. And obviously, Coach Steele giving a lot of players some time in the first half. I think he's want to make sure this game's out of reach before he rotates all those players back in. So we'll see how long Teagan and Thurman can last. Thurman and Thalbach will go before they get some breathers.
Yeah, Thalbach has 12 rebounds now, and NNU has 38 compared to 28 for the Nanooks. So the second half's been all.
In fact, coming out on the floor, both Teagan and Thalbach, they are on the bench. So we'll see how this rotation works now for the Nighthawks.
All right, Emma Clark in there, guarding Reimers. And here comes Huerta with the ball. Almost stolen by Clark. Green passes it off over to Reimers. Baseline Reimers goes, stolen, nice anticipation. Another steal for Emma Clark.
Yeah, great vision there. But just seeing the passing lanes and being aware of your player, but also where the pass lanes are. And
Nicole Gall was inside with a layup, no good. That's the 4th layup that we missed in this quarter. We're getting a lot of shots in the paint, but we're missing a lot too.
Yeah, well, I think they'd rather miss those shots in the paint than the ones outside, because the ones in the paint have a greater chance of going in if they're a good shot. We're just really struggling outside, so that's a good approach at this juncture, is just going in the paint and give it your best shot. Literally.
All right, here's Pearl Green. Dribbling around. Gets it back over in the corner and then outside to Huerta. 7 on the shot clock. 3 shot by Pearl Green.
Yep. Coach Steele was yelling, shooter, shooter, and they could not get a hand in the face, and so she stepped back and they drained a nice 3 there.
Pretty good player for a freshman, don't you think?
Oh, yeah, doing real well.
Call gets it inside to Eubanks, and it's up and in.
There you go. That's a way to beat that zone. Soft zone in the middle there, and that key was wide open for a nice little pass and a nice layup. That was a great way to bust the middle of that zone.
Well, Nicole's playing like she hasn't been out at all. Doing a pretty good job out there.
Yeah, good active hands again. When you're not shooting well, what you can always do is play hard defense. And it feels like the Nighthawks have picked up a little bit of their intensity from the first half. That's a tough shot there.
Yeah, the Nanoks are having trouble getting off a shot.
Yeah, that's just great defense. That was premised on the fact that we did not lose your feet on the fake, stayed on the ground, and forced a really bad shot. So that was good D by the Nighthawks.
Well, ever since this half started, it's been all NNU, and now it's 42-35.
Yeah, and again, I think both teams are playing a little stronger. I would say, again, that the defense for the Nighthawks is good. The difference has been the inside play. As we mentioned earlier on in the first half, both Teagan and Thabach were really dominating on the boards and inside. And again, the folks come off the bench have also continued that same inside move, and that's really been a difference for this second half so far.
All right, we're going to take a short break here. We'll be back shortly.
Idaho Pizza keeps it local by supporting local farmers, and that makes our food that much more fresh. For our monthly specials, menus, and a list of locations, visit IdahoPizzaCompany.com.
All right, welcome back here to the third quarter. 42-35 with 4:35 to play. NNU will take it out. No pressure put on by the Nanoks. It was kind of surprising.
Yeah, again, they're locked into a zone. Again, they're just recognizing the size differential. Inside-outside move there.
Eubanks in the middle.
It's a great
nice
move.
turnaround.
That was a great play. Inside-outside play there. A little fake, a nice little jump hook there for the layup.
No question, the NNU is playing the zone better in this half. They're getting it inside.
Yeah, and no, you can tell it's a decent effort of that, an intentional effort of that, because of the lack of shooting on the outside. That's how that works, Ron. When you're not shooting outside, you want to go inside. And against the zone, when your outside shot's not falling, you got to pierce that zone, and we are doing that right in the middle of the key.
All right, inbound play here. Inbounding will be Huerta. Green.
She's the shooter.
Nope. Emma Clark lets it go out of bounds. Pearl Green now is 5 for 10.
She's still the leading scorer, I believe.
14 points, yeah.
Yeah.
Emma Clark now back over to Pinson inside. Oh, that's tipped.
Oh, yeah, good active hands in the passing lanes. They've been very active in those passing lanes today.
That 3 off, no good by Huerta. Pinson brings it down quickly, takes it through the hole, throws it up and in.
Right, what a great move, Ron. Little dribble, step off the glass. That was pretty.
She saw a little opening there and took advantage.
And she is quick. I think she's quicker than she plays sometimes. And that was just a great kind of subtle stop and go. Excellent drive by Jordan.
A wide open shot is off the rim, no good by Reimers.
There you go, Jordan in the backside of that rebound there. Bring up the court all the way to the hole. Outside. 3. Oh, man.
Off the rim, attempted by Kate Clark.
Have we made any threes tonight, Ron? I don't have the stats in front of me.
Well, according to this, we've made 4, or they've made 4, and we've made 0.
Yeah, it feels like we made any tonight. And I'm not sure. We probably shot, what, 8 or 9 at least.
I take that back. We've made 3.
Okay, all right.
3 for 17.
Feels like it's been a while. I mean, early on we had some fall for us, but I think it's been a while. That's okay. It happens sometimes. But inside there, absolutely.
Oops, should off of the foot there, Fairbanks, but
yeah, the defender, when that pass came in, the defender immediately had a hand on her and kind of just got caught off guard and just lost control of the ball.
there's Green again, no good. And the rebounder put it up, attempted by Wass, no good. Now here comes Eubanks with the rebound. Pinson will take a long 3. Oh, in and out, rebounded nicely by Gall, and she gets fouled.
Yeah, Pinson is just, you mentioned earlier, she'd make that one. I remember that one she made earlier. She's a great shooter. I don't know what's gone on through the career, but that one almost, that was a robbery there. Just in and out, and a real close shot. Good look, too. No one was on her, and that's her range. I remember when her first year here, Ron, she would just launch those things, and they just went in it felt like all the time. And last year, she believed that she was taking as many last year, but this year they'll take a few more.
All right, Mendoza back in there for Green.
Again, we're built to a 11-point lead. So again, Nighthawks have scored 14 to their 3. So even add to that lead even more here now.
All right, Gall gets it up and in. Caitlin Pusich is back in there for the Nanook as well.
Fast shot. All right, move to a 13-point lead. I think the biggest lead of the game, I think, Ron, will be right now.
All right, Nicole's done a pretty good job tonight. 7 points for her in her comeback.
Yep, good shots from the free throw line. They want that zone trap again in the corner. The player broke out of it well.
Pass inside, goes out of bounds.
What you can see is we go to that half-court zone trap. Good things happen for the Nighthawks. The Nanooks do not like that pressure, and that's when they force several turnovers out of that trap. I think it's a strong play. It takes a lot of energy to do it, but that's a strong play for the Nighthawks overall.
All right, 2:08 to play here in the third quarter.
And we have both Teagan and the Thalbach back in the game.
Turnaround jumper good by Thurman.
That was smooth. She is a great shooter. That elbow shot was money.
Steal by Pinson.
Again, good vision of the court. Got a little too greedy on that pass.
Pinson will try another 3. This time she nails it.
There it was, in rhythm. Hand down, man down, as they say.
NNU taking charge of this game now. And there's a trip as Wass tried to get through the defense.
That's a blocking foul.
It's only the 3rd team foul, though.
Yeah, they've really opened this lead up now to an 18-point lead. Again, just in one quarter, you can just see the explosiveness by the Nighthawks. Again,
Thurman out, Nellie Salisbury back in there. Ellie is my niece, so proud of her.
Oh, that's fun.
And that 3 is good.
That was pure. What a nice shot there. Top of the key, in rhythm, and down that 3. What a beautiful shot.
That was Claudia Diaz-Marquez. Pinson takes it in, passes it out. Kanisha tries a 3, and she misses it, but it's rebounded by Salisbury. Gets it out to Kanisha.
Nice pass.
Oh, the shot was there, but Thalbach didn't quite get it up.
Oh, what a great rebound and extra pass. It's too bad. It's okay. It was good team basketball there. From rebound to shot. Well, they could have called a shove-off on there.
And that shot is up and good, but they called traveling.
Yeah, they could have called traveling or a shove-off. She had the arm bar and really extended it on that play, and they didn't call that. Some way just easier to call the travel and move on.
Another stop.
Ooh, boy, those rims being mean tonight. Those rims have been on a break too, because they are hard rims tonight. Some balls are kind of dipping in and zipping out.
Mendoza gets it over to Pusic, who gets the basket.
Yep, it's a four-rimmer, and it falls in.
That was her first basket
I'm
tonight.
curious at 20 seconds. I think we're playing for the last shot here. In one quarter, they had like 25 seconds and took the shot with 8 seconds to go, leaving them a chance.
Little jumper. And Jordan Pinson having a great quarter. 2 seconds. Long shot. Oh, out there.
Had a shot.
All right, score 55-40 after 3 quarters of play. And we're going to take a short break. We'll be back shortly.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's will you?
One of these people is taking their first steps into higher education. One of these people is about to be the first in their family to earn a bachelor's degree. One of these people is finishing their master's degree and working full-time. One of these people is about to be called doctor. Which one is which? It doesn't matter. What matters is that they're all here for good.
Welcome back to the Johnston Sports Center. We've had 3 quarters of play in this matchup between Alaska Nanuks and the NNU Nighthawks. That third quarter was all NNU, shooting 44% that quarter, much better than the first 2 quarters. And now the Nanuks are having trouble shooting, and their total tonight is 31. They only shot 21% in the third quarter.
Yeah, NNU just forced them into some bad shots, and their defense was better. And for the Nighthawks, they just got some inside shots. They made a few outside shots fell, but the bulk of their points from the inside, which is a much higher percentage of making those shots when you're 2 or 3 feet away.
Kanishka with the ball, trying to get it inside to Eubanks. This time a 3-pointer by Gall, Nicole Gall. Again, Gall gets it, and she's fouled by Kraska, I believe.
Boy, again, you can just see when on a made basket, the intensity on defense, that zone pops up, and they are ready to seize on any bad passes.
So Nicole having a pretty good outing for her first main outing this year. There he gets into Eubanks. Drives to the basket, can't get it to go, and it's knocked out of bounds by Gall.
That was a great play by Eubanks. She has, again, a great head fake and drive to the baseline. Took the shot to fall, but a really strong move.
Green back in there, gets it in quickly.
Great internal passing.
And that shot up and good by Reimers.
Yeah, Nanuks just had the Nighthawks there. Great internal passing for an open layup there. Great ball movement.
Nice drive by Gall.
Again, that one-on-one move there, one fake and one step, and they've got it.
And almost a steal by Gall.
Yeah, couldn't quite get around the offensive player, but a good vision there. Again, bounce off there by good active hands by the Nighthawks. So again, sharper intensity on defense, a little crisper play, making it difficult for the Nanuks.
Mendoza over the top, gets to Green. Looking inside. Here comes Mendoza now, we'll set it up.
Oh, great steal. Oh, man.
Fight for the ball, and I think it's going to be a jump ball.
Oh, they're going to give them a timeout. That was, you can't really award a timeout if you don't have possession of the ball.
Interesting.
I got one there.
All right, it's 59-42 with 8:31 to go here in the fourth quarter. I'd like to remind you that NNU has another game on Saturday night, this time against one of the top teams in the GNAC. That's Anchorage. I think they're rated 11th in the nation. So that can be a tough one. On the 13th, they're away at Simon Fraser. The 15th at Western Washington. And then plan to come down here to Johnson Sports Center on the 20th for Western Oregon and the 22nd for St. Martin's. The leading scorer so far in this game, two people actually. Thurman for NNU has 14 and 14 for Pearl Green for the Nanucks. NNU also has Jordan Pinson with 12 and Nythaw back with 11. So three, and also Nicole Gall now with 11. 4 players in double figures.
Nice to have some good balance there on scoring and a little sharper play and sharper shooting in that third quarter and in the fourth.
8:31 to go here as they got the timeout.
Yeah, that was usually you got to have full possession of the ball. I think they just got a good break, to be honest, in that last possession.
Krupa gets it in. Kraska now over to Reimers, and here's Green. She'll shoot. Off the rim, no good as the shot clock expired. But a rebound offensively now inside and up by Kraska.
That is just better hustle by the Nanooks. They got to out-hustle them on that rebound and then just willed it in there and that and one. So great offensive prowess and hustle by the Nanooks.
That's the 4th point for Kraska. 2 for 3 shooting, and she does have 4 rebounds. But she does have 4 personal fouls also.
Yep, coach deciding it's worth it to get her in there.
And that ball goes out of bounds, and they give it to NNU.
That was close. I thought it maybe hit off the Nighthawks, but often those rebounds they give to the defensive team. But that could have gone the other way from what I saw here.
Gall drives to the basket, and that is a nice block there.
Yeah, that was a great take.
By Reimers.
She just lost her vertical edge there, driving through there.
Nice pass inside and a basket by Kraska.
Little mini run here by the Nanooks. They're not giving up, playing hard. Good for them. A little timeout here by Steel Media. Timeout, I'm not sure.
Olivia only averages 5 points a game, but she's definitely, I think, one of their better players.
Coach Steele called a 30-second timeout.
I will stay right here.
Yeah, again, still a 13-point difference, but Nanooks playing hard. They could have kind of given in. We got an 18-point lead, but they've still playing hard. The last 2 possessions, they working hard.
Certainly not giving up. That's a good sign.
Oh yeah, good team, well coached. It's just they've had not a lot of success this year, but it's a great coach team. You can kind of stay with it even when things are going your way, but never give up. That's the key.
Well, you know, they only have 1 senior and 5 sophomores and 5 freshmen. So kind of a small team, not very many players, and only 1 senior, so pretty much an underclassmen team.
Yeah, what that means is you can build a program. So you're not losing a lot of experience this year and kind of go from the future.
Eubanks, Gall looked inside, no. She drives in there and kind of loses it.
She was fouled on the way in, so. And you like from Gall. Gall lives going to the hole, which is great. Key is just kind of keeping your vertical, and sometimes she goes in flat, so she's easy to block that shot.
That's going to be a blocking foul on Krupa.
And Krupa's, I think, in foul trouble. I'm not sure how much she has.
Her 4th.
That's in 4, yeah. So I think she was close. So
they got 2 players now with 4 fouls.
coach deciding they got to stay in and contribute till they can get out.
Eubanks goes right around the defender and puts it up.
What a great body control. She got around the defender, then shielded the defender from the hoop and just had a great layup there. That was well done on a number of levels.
Inside now. Left-hand shot, up and good. I think that was Kraska. Gall hands off to Kanishka, now back outside. Bonner, who's in the game now, takes it all the way to the hoop but misses the lay-in. Rebounded by Reimers. Green, 3, good.
She is their shooter. Coach Steve was yelling at, and she's their shooter tonight too. A 10-point lead now. The Nanuks are fighting their way back in this game.
6:40 to play. Penson takes it all the way to the hoop.
Oh, what a pass.
And Eubanks misses the lay-in.
That was a fabulous pass.
Rebounded by Kraska.
That rim just is cold tonight.
Green takes it all the way down. Passes it inside, going around the defender and shooting it is Marty.
Now you can see coming in, Teagan and Thabach are ready to come back. They've been out for a while, and I think their presence has been missed this last 2-3 minutes.
Henson will miss the shot, and it's rebounded by the Nanuks. That was Reimers. He takes it down, passes it outside, stepping back and shooting the 3, and getting fouled on a 3 is Pearl Green.
Yep, giving her 3 shots. There's a chance to bring this into a 6-point or 5-point lead. Cut into it.
The fourth quarter has not been NNU's best quarter this year. They've had a lot of games, especially early on, when they lost a couple of games in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you got to play 4 quarters. You can't win it. Being ahead after 3 isn't going to cut it. You got to play all 4. Well, good for the Nanuks. They're just fighting in it. The last 3 or 4 minutes, they've really cut. I think the lead was 15 or 16 just a couple minutes ago, and they've just stayed with it.
All right, Green is racking up the points now. 18 points, I believe, with that.
Chance to cut to a 5-point difference. She does. Oh, again, a bad offense by the.
Green will take the shot, and it's good.
3-point lead.
A little bit of pressure this time, Mendoza and Pinson. Thaw back now with the ball, and it's stripped away, but Pinson gets it. Inside, Thurman. Left-hand layup is good. Nice shot.
Yeah, that was a big play there. Stopped it. I don't know, it was an 8 or 9-0 run.
Man, those are kind of
turning
on the. There's another steal by Kanishka.
Wow.
And that is a steal by Mendoza. Pass inside. Moving around and making the basket is Marty. I'm kind of surprised that coach hasn't called the timeout here.
Yeah, he's going to play out, see what happens there.
4:57, only a 3-point lead now.
So not surprised they want to go inside to Thabach, and there
inside
it is.
to Thurman, who takes it up and no good, and it's rebounded by Reimers, and passing it quickly down and missing the shot by getting fouled. Kind of a late whistle there.
Yeah, that's another case where I think that bucket falls. He doesn't call it, but well, they can cut it to a 1-point lead. So the Nanuks have fought hard, and they have owned this fourth quarter. If the Nighthawks own the third, Nanuks have owned this one thus far.
All right, here's Marty. And it's good, making their clutch free throws.
Yeah, they've been strong at the stripe the last 3 or 4 minutes.
14 points now for Marty.
This point, Ron, it's going to matter who wants it more. It's obviously on paper, Nighthawks should be an advantage, but that doesn't mean anything. It's about your heart, who wins more at this end of this game here.
Thurman to get inside, turns around and puts it up and in.
Yeah. Thurman has just been a solid player, but again, even right now.
And Clark quickly got down there, or that would have been an easy basket.
Yeah, good hustle. It's kind of unfortunate. She could have got a steal there, but just went off the bottom of her foot. She's racing over to kind of get the pass. Again, the key is going to be defensive stops right now. Who can make some more stops? And again, on that play, the Nighthawks are not set up defensively on that press.
Little stat for you. You know what the Nanooks are shooting this quarter? 88%.
And a lot of them are layups.
And there's the steal. That's what you're talking about right there.
Yeah, they've been giving them up tonight, but they've been sharp in their layups this quarter.
4 minutes left. Going all the way in there and then getting fouled is Jordan Pinson.
She should be shooting 2 shots on that one. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, as successful as the Nanooks have been from the line, at this point, you've got to be on target from the free throw stripe.
All right, Jordan Pinson. Only 65% this year, but she makes that one.
Every possession now is really crucial these last 4 minutes. That should be good.
Good job by Jordan to make the free throws. And Jordan has 14 points now, I believe. Mendoza gets it outside. No good by Marty, and that's another stop by it. Oh, and that's
man.
What a save by Thurman.
I don't know, that wasn't a travel, but it looked like it's okay. Woo! I don't know.
Yeah, that
I don't
was
know, Ron.
close.
I don't know if that wasn't a travel. He hit it to herself, but the ref was right there, and she wasn't out of bounds, and he called it good. So that was the naked eye. Looked like it meant turnover, but good for her.
Over the top to Thurman. Thurman will try to get it, and that's another turnover.
Good active hands on there.
And
they'll be shooting
Auerbach
now.
picks up the foul.
That should be their 5th foul. So they should be shooting, I believe, now.
Yeah, that's the 15th foul, so that puts her on the line.
One of the keys to this game will be free throw shooting going down the stretch. So in this quarter, Nanooks have been very effective.
And a missed free throw at a crucial point here in this game. 5-point game.
As I was just saying, free throws at this juncture they're always important, but at the end of the game, they are just the whole party.
That one good. All right, 4-point game, 3:32 to play. Will they do a slow down here or just keep playing?
They're trying to get inside again. Oh, bad pass.
Another turnover.
Yeah, it's not a good entry pass. They've had several uncharacteristic just turnovers on bad passing. Not even being forced, just being some careless errors.
3 look from, and a nice shot again from Green.
That's probably put her in the 20s now, I think, isn't it, Ron?
Yeah, it's 25 now, I think.
Yeah, she is absolutely lit up the Nighthawks tonight. Could have called a travel there. That's a good move. There you go, big move. Good drop step, good shoulder. It's a great seal off.
Foul on Ellen Silva.
We'll need to make that up at the free throw line. I know she isn't always, 82%, right? So she should be making these. Again, a 1-point game. It is anybody's game at this juncture, obviously.
Well, you got to hand it to the Nanooks. They were definitely looking like they were out of this game, and now here they are 1 point away.
Oh, man, yeah, they fought hard. And really, as you've said, it was a high percentage. A lot of those shots they were making were layups in this quarter. They've just been aggressive and getting open and extra passes and just really taking it to the Nighthawks in this 4th quarter.
Up and good.
Yep, all free throws are big, especially in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, I bet Naya's done a lot of free throw practicing because she's very good at it.
There you go, those are pure shots there.
She's
right.
They bring her out.
Yep, maybe just a little breather. The key here is precision and no turnovers. Both teams want to force into it, but who can play sharper, a little more hustle at the end of the game to win the victory here. Now she wants to, she's feeling it tonight. She wants to shoot that ball.
They
You
got
can see
it to Green, but she couldn't get it off. And they're going to call a foul.
Oh, man, that's a... Yeah, That's a tough call. I think it could have gone a good no call there. They haven't called that all game.
Foul on Kanishka.
Again, free throws here.
This gal's only a freshman also.
A young team to build off of for sure.
Two-point game now, 69-67 with 2:38 to play.
It's good.
All right.
All right.
Needs to be careful here.
Boy.
And that is not a particularly high percentage shot. Marty can't get the lay-in, and there's going to be a collision.
Going to call foul on us. Probably back to the line again. Chance to take the lead.
Yeah, I think NNU needs to work at getting a little better shots here at this.
Yeah, I mean, she
game.
was wide open in the corner. It's just at this point of the game, our shots have not been strong out there. And at this point of the game, you got to probably go to the hole. Ties it up. 2:25 to go. A chance to take the lead for the Nanuks. They've got it.
Yeah, first lead for the Nanuks in the second half.
All right.
2:23.
Down by one. Good plays are needed here. Another one, move it inside.
Eubanks takes it around the left side and makes a nice lay-in.
Great shot. They could have easily called a foul there, didn't. They get back on D.
Fast break. Nice move by Mendoza to get the ball inside to Reimers.
Good hustle there by the Nanuks.
That was not good defense by NNU. And Jordan Pinson is okay. I'll just return it back to you.
Exactly.
And that ball is out of bounds, so it'll be an NNU ball with 1:51 to play.
Jordan's fired up. She was a little extra on that play there.
Yeah, Jordan now has 14 points.
All right, 1 point lead again. It's making smart shots here. Playing solid, getting a good shot you can.
Almost stolen there by Mendoza.
Yeah, they've letting that reach go quite a bit tonight, the refs have. They let that.
Clark goes around the defender and makes the lay-in. Left-handed, good job by Emma.
Nice shot there. A mini lead here, got to play good D. No easy shots.
Marty takes low in and gets an open shot.
Wow, open on the baseline. That's just a defensive failure.
Basket by Reimers.
They've had a lot of open layups. That's just a defensive failure on the Nighthawks there. I think most all the points for the Nanuks have been layups this quarter. They just have worked harder and been wide open.
Gall takes it to the center. Oh, can't get it to go. With 1:02 to play, and it has 2 shots here from the free throw line. Critical free throws. And a player that hasn't played this year is now on the line here in a critical moment.
We'll see if that practice pays off. Hope she'll work on those free throws. There they look good. First one looked good there.
She used her knees well.
That's the key, isn't it, Ron? Getting low, get those good leg action. Yep. Exactly right. Bend those knees. It's a really important part of a good free throw shot.
Good job by Nicole to get those. And Nicole in her
little full court press here.
Nicole has 12 now.
Yeah. Nighthawks gambled.
And it's going to be a turnover against the Nanuks. It's a big one.
That is a big one. Again, full court press caused a lot of. We got to change again as Thabak and Thurman coming in. Got the height back in the game. I'm sure offensively they want to put it down low. A full court press here. Ironically, none of the Nighthawks are near the baskets.
We haven't seen much of this from the Nanuks. But they get it over nicely. Now with 51, they should take their time here. And Mendoza creates the foul here. Oh, that should have been a technical.
Yeah, that ref's got it.
Not sure he saw that. The other ref might have.
Yeah, I will say, in watching it, it was going both ways. Yeah, he could call it double technical if he wanted to.
Just a warning, I think.
They got double technical, I think. Yeah, that's the right call. Jordan shoved the ball in her face, and they threw it back. That's the right call. They both were going at it there.
Well,
Jordan initiated it for sure. And then just launched it right back at her. So I think, yeah, both parties were guilty.
So are they going to shoot free throws because of that?
I would say, I think they usually have just offsetting penalties. So you just have, I think they're just going to shoot the regular shots, free throw shots, and ignore the technicals.
Not sure.
Yeah, so double technical, they just ignored those technicals. They kind of offset each other. Just go into the free throw shots here. And again, Jordan's been kind of asking for that. She kind of shoved the ball on the Nana girl's side, and the girl threw it back at her. So the double technical, I think, is the right call, Ron.
All right, Jordan has a chance to make this a 5-point game.
She needs to show her emphasis on making these free throws.
And she gets it in there.
It's all big.
Good job by Jordan. 5-point difference, 47 seconds. Full court press.
And the key here is no fouls. And they did not want her to shoot a three again.
Driving to the basket and almost losing it. Green Marty misses the lay-in, and it's rebounded by Thawback, who gets fouled.
The good defensive player. They were really working to make sure that Pearl Green did not get a shot. Pearl was feeling it all game, and Jordan had good defense on her. In some regard, I think there's a chance of these free throws to put this game away if you can knock these two down.
Yeah, Green has 25 points, 8 out of 15 shooting. 4 of those were three-pointers.
Yeah, and she was trying to set up for a three, but just that defense wouldn't give her any space.
Marty has 17 points now, also double figures. Kraska 10, Reimers 11. Ooh, off the rim.
Yep. Again here, you want to make this one here just to extend that lead as much as possible, obviously. Take your time, bend those knees.
Missed both of them. Timeout called, so with 26.6 to play, a 2-possession game anyway. It's going to be tough for the Nanics, but you never know.
Yeah, well, they'll go fast, and I'm guessing they'll go for a 2 or 3 fast in the open look. So again, I would just have tight defense, no fouls. You don't want any and ones. Play them tight and see how it plays out. But missing those free throws weren't helpful, but again, hopefully with the 5-point lead, hopefully you're still okay.
All right, we'll take a short break. We'll be back for this exciting finish.
It's me, your Idaho Central Credit Union app. Oof, that's gonna cost ya. Don't look so worried. Applying for a visa on a Saturday? I know who'll answer our questions. Please be Abby, please be Abby. Abby! Video chat to the rescue. The closest Idaho Central Credit Union branch is in your pocket.
All right, welcome back to this finish of this exciting game here. NNU leads 79-74 with 26.6 to play, but the Nanics have an inbound play here.
Yeah, I guess they want to go to Green, I think, for a 3 would be my guess if they can.
And there's Green running around over there, guarded by the best defender for NNU, and Emma Clark. What's the whistle for?
They're calling a technical.
Technical foul. Called number 1. I thought I touched the ball while it was out of bounds. Delayed.
So I think they're saying that she touched the ball while the defender was still, I'm not sure, trying to get it in. They basically not giving the defender enough space to throw it in. That's a pretty, it's a two-shot technical. That's a pretty tough call there. We're to a 4-point game. Good defense is needed. Hustle hard, move your feet. Communicate to your teammates. Well, that's a tough call there. I'm not sure what she did, but.
"19 seconds now, 17 on the shot clock. Mendoza with it, gets it to Green. They got Thawback on out front there, and Thawback steals the ball.
What a great steal, great hands. She's put out in front. She's got to make these free throws here. That was a huge steal. His long arm just poked that in there, and that was totally clean too. No reaching at all. It's a great heads-up play.
All right, with only 8 seconds, a chance to nail this game here.
Yep.
Put it
Make
out of reach.
up the last two that she missed, right? We'll get some redemption here, hopefully.
She's only 5 out of 10 today from the free throw. Make it 6 out of 11.
That was a big one. One more here should about do it. That's good.
All right, good job there. All right, 8 seconds to go. Green with the ball. We'll try to get a shot off, I'm sure. No,
she's not dribbling around.
Yeah, she shoots, almost made it, and that's the game. 81-75. NNU comes up with a kind of a close one here, but gets the win. That'll put NNU at 3-1 in the GNAC conference, 9-3 overall. Alaska goes to 1-7 overall and 0-3 in GNAC. All right, well, they go to the Saturday night game now against Anchorage. That'll be at 7 o'clock, so come on out for that one. Any last comments you want to make on this one?
Well, it's a victory. As they say, any victory is a good victory. They had some places where they were sharp and some places they were rusty. Their outside shooting never came around. And so what you saw is the inside play of Teagan and Thawbach. And I think that was really the difference in the game overall. They played sharp in phases. But Nanooks, they were down big and they did not give up. And the defense wasn't good by the Nighthawks for a while, and the Nanooks took advantage of it. So overall good game. I would say for Anchorage coming in, we've got to play a lot sharper if we're going to stay in the building. Anchorage is a sharp team. They're going to be good. So we'll see how that plays out. But a good victory, and hopefully the rust was knocked off. They're ready to go for a good game on Saturday.
All right, well, thanks so much for joining me today. I appreciate it, and I know the fans appreciate it as well, to not just hear one voice up here. Looking at the scores, Thawback had 15 points and 14 rebounds, so double-double for Nye. And have to mention Jordan Pinson had a great game, 6 for 11, 2 threes, made all her free throws, 18 points for Jordan Pinson. Thurman, another good game for her, 18 points, 7 rebounds, 13 for Nicole Gall in her comeback. And so just a good overall effort to get this win. And for the Nanooks, you have to hand it to Pearl Green, only a freshman, but coming away with 26 points tonight. So, all right, we look forward to having a game on Saturday night. Hope to have you back either here at the game or listening on this NNU broadcast. We appreciate your attendance to that. And we hope you take care and have a good rest of the week. And God bless. Good night.
Well, they got the win. Watch the win. I mean, it's okay. Wrong. Oh, man. You okay? I got your shoe a little bit. Sorry about that. It's all right. Got your shoe a little bit. Yeah, that cord got up there. You okay? Water. Okay, good. Okay, good. I'll go to the bathroom.